Hello. Hi. Just this one eyelash that keeps going in her eyeball. I might trim it. Ready? Goodbye. That's pretty good. Get on it. What are they gonna do? Nothing so far. Over to Luke. Says, I like Luke. Let Luke out. Well, let's go see. Lena says no caresies. Continue on with whatever. Alright, here we go. Let's have a little meeting. I expect things to go quiet-ish. Oh, just a little bit. Yeah, good. Very good. We want quiet. We don't want loud. I mean, they might get a little loud. Oh, damn it. Lena, you literally got your butt kicked. Well, that sorts that out. Well, can't fault you for trying. How's your bum? No marks really. Oh, one there. Little there. You kick Lena's big bum. Hey, don't chew on my bridge. Thank you. So I guess they're not friends yet. Funny how Lena came over to me again. I got another horse that wants to hang out with me. As if I'm going to make a difference. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. She's been an interesting horse to watch do introductions. You know, they got that quickly sorted out and then it's just quiet again, which is really good. It's usually just that one thing that happens. She's quite interested in Luke coming out. There's a little chit chat between them. Lena's doing a lot of blinking. This is quite interesting. Her facial expressions are soft. Yep. She's moving. I'm gonna move too. What's happening with you guys? I'm leaving. Bye-bye. You guys gotta sort it out. I'll chaperone it a little bit, but for the most part, you know, like kids in kindergarten. Just be around. Just check things out. See, that's not bad at all, actually. That's a nice approach. See, Lena started it. She, I don't know. Is there blame to be laid? But I would say Lena started that problem. You know, there was no need to do that, per se, I believe. But, of course, there is horse hierarchy that needs to be established. This is my part of the arena. Back off. I'm just going to play with my halter I've left on the barrel, maybe. It smells a little. We did a little bit of work with her today on her back feet to pick them up. Okay, I'm going to back up. Okay, so hopefully... Oh, no cheese yet. And trying to get her feet picked up from the back. Her fronts are pretty good. I don't have any problems there. Hi, you want to say hi? Or you're still no caresies? She says, I don't really care about you. Nope, still out. She's got higher priorities in her life. Quiet though, eh? Mares are different. The girls are different. But her back feet are coming along, so they need to be trimmed. It'll be hard to tell in the sand here, but her back feet need good trimmings. They're quite long, but solid. They're good feet, so I'm not overly worried. I was much more worried about her fronts than her backs. But first I have to be able to pick them up, which she's not really overly happy with me grabbing her feet just yet. But slow and steady. We try and continue to make an effort to just let her know that it's good business. There's nothing to fear and no reason to get worried about your leg being held at all, because generally when they start out wondering why on earth you're trying to hold their leg, they get pretty worried and then they want to try to escape because it's normal. So it's a building up process for sure. Go and have a roll. That's pretty good. I like that. Let's see how many times she makes it over. We got 1,000. 1.5, and she's up. That was quick. Big shake. Another shake. She might go down again. We'll see what happens. Lena's sniffing. She's not far, right? She hasn't gone far away. She's been quiet. Exactly what we want to see though. Lena's still checking in. She's like, well, maybe we could be friends. What do you think? That's pretty tough. I won't try that kicking thing again if you want to chit chat. But that's quiet. And she's off. Wander off, go do something else. So not a lot of interest in the other. You know, looks a little bummed out. No pun intended. Hi Lena, you did okay. You're just too slow and she got you first. Sort of thing. So we've talked about the idea of having horses. Oh, birds are so noisy. Horses become friends. And so something that we can kind of do is be friends with the horse that's kind of lower. So generally I'll hang around with a horse that's lower in the hierarchy and let the horse that's higher know that I'm hanging around with the lower horse, and the lower horse will feel a little bit better for that, I think. I'll give Lena a little ear scratchings while we're here. Why not? And I don't know, does it have an effect? I think it does. It's hard to say. Says, how about a little more? Okay. Scratch here. And then go to the other one. She's not really checking in though. I'll cut her off a little bit this way, a little this way, a little this way. Hello. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'll walk away. And my hand kind of smells like Lena, so she'll know that. And then I come over to Lena. So, does it help? I think it does. I believe it does. Ask Lena to come hang out here. And then, you know, they're kind of a bit of a bridge between the two. Maybe. Can we affect a herd? I believe we can. Right, so I'll come over here a little bit more. Lena's following a little bit. But I have a feeling that these two will just kind of wander around each other for a little while. Oh, hello. Look at you. Hi. Did you want to be friends again? I like being friends. It's fun. She does have particular spots she likes to be scratched. So I'll search those out quite a bit. One of them's right here. I don't want to be behind her. Actually, I think maybe she's asking for this side. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you gotta be cautious about being behind a horse, and I agree with that, especially unknowns. She's a big fan of this section being scratched, so we'll give her a little bit and leave. I'll go midway. She's such a pretty horse, isn't she? Look at her. She doesn't know that Lena's an expert co-groomer. She's got to get that figured out. Lena says, no, you kick my bum, I don't want to be friends. So there'll be a bit of, hopefully, a little drive draw between these two. And she'll have to come up asking if she wants to be friends with Lena, which she should be. She's saying something right now. So we'll stay over here for a few minutes and then maybe let them be a little bit. I might come back in, but just sit down and watch for a little bit. Oh, this is good. Oh, Lena's leaving. Leaving in a hurry. Oh, I see. She knows. I love how horses do that. They sort of say, yeah, I'm listening to you, but I also half don't care. I shall put my head in a barrel where I can't see or hear you and totally tune you out. Honestly, what does the other horse even think? What does she think? He's like, did she just put her head in a barrel? How rude. Rude. Good job, Lena. So, yeah, horse dynamics, eh? Yeah, maybe she's not asking to be a friend at all. Maybe she's like, if you come anywhere near me, I'm going to put another hoof on your bum. And it says, I shall drink from the barrel until it's empty. Because rainwater is the best. Thank goodness. Slobber, slobber, slobber. I didn't want to scratch you. Come on. Seriously? How's your butt? Right there. Aww. Poor Lena. Poor Lena. But it's a big meaty area, and generally it's a targeted spot and a good receiving spot. They seem to be able to take quite the hits to their butts and their chests, and sometimes their shoulder. Oop. Lena left. But, well, I'm out then. Next. Have you got the idea that a butt scratchings are... You really stopped perfect there. Uh-oh. She left. She really stuck well, though. I was quite happy with that. I'm going to come back around, actually, because oh, I lost her. Lost her again. So that's something that I will be working on with just her and I don't really need to work on it when another horse is around. I can ask a few times here and there, but I'm not going to press the issue. I'm not going to be as big of a pest or a hassle as I was in the first video with her. If you haven't seen that, you should check that out. But I will ask again a little bit. If she chooses to leave, well, I guess I go over to my favorite horse and say, well, see you later, you're on your own. She might follow, you know. Some horses will do this. They'll say, I don't want to pay attention to you, I'm going to leave, follow me. And I would say, nah, I'm good. So So I hang around with my Lena, who's very happy to hang around with me, obviously. Ooh, always dirty. Always with the scratches. So here's a horse that I have absolutely no issue being right behind, obviously. She's very safe. And so she's coming back. You see, she wandered back this way a little bit. See, I'm not going over there because the herd is up here. What's up, Lena? Here she comes. It's comfort in numbers. But she's still got to check the place out. She's only been out, I think, 3 times now. Don't chew on my bridge. Thank you. I don't know if she'll make that connection. She might just think I'm chasing her for nothing. But over time, if she chews on my bridge, well, then we'll have words. And that'll be okay. More scratches for Lena. So we'll let them kind of mill around together a little bit. Without me here, I'm going to just sit in a chair and watch, and probably be back with a little bit more, hopefully. Once I guess I should take up my halter. And we'll see how they go about. Hopefully they co-groom a little together. That would be nice. You know, from figuring out the hierarchy to figuring out a little bit more of what's good, what they each like, that kind of thing. So that'll be it for just now. If I'm not back, I'll see you guys the next one, but I hope to be back. Do a little observation from the sidelines. This might be it. Oh, share a barrel. Or not. It's like neither of them can decide quite what to do now that they've reached this spot of being so close to each other. Lena's moved a bit, but just a bit. Oh, the chitty chat between them two. Between them two, eh? Between those two. And then quiet. A lot of quiet. Just a little clip to add in there as I wander about. And that's that. A good conversation. So after about 10 minutes or so, they're now both just hanging out. Nothing exciting has happened. Nothing at all, really. And they're just sort of hanging out next to the bridge, and Lena's knocked over the barrel, so Maia's come over to check out, oh, what's with this barrel? Because Lena just essentially spent all her time at the barrel. Just staying on the outside of the arena for now, and we'll see if they have a quick chitty chat, or if they just sort of hang out next to each other, licking barrels and bridges. Hopefully co-groom, you know, it'd be really good if they could co-groom a little. A lot of smells in here, a lot of other horses she has yet to meet, and yet still can smell inside of the arena on the bridge from either whatever they're pooping in here, or horses have scent glands all over. Their feet actually put out an odor, so that'll be there. Every time one of them licks the barrel or the bridge or something like that, that smells like something. But they are real close. It's like 6 feet away. Calm, quiet. The one quick argument, and that was it. Lena says, this is the tastiest bridge ever. Lots of people ask me if I worry about them having sand colic, and I actually don't. I mean, the most they'd get is like maybe a couple tablespoons, I believe, and half of it they just drop out of their mouth anyways. Watch them, they just sort of wipe their tongue off on their lip and lots of it falls off. And a question about whether or not they get minerals. They do get salt blocks. Lena has wandered off. She's left. She's going for a roll, actually, I think. Let's see. Yeah. She's thinking about it, or was thinking about it. Oh, new spot. So yeah, this is what they're doing. They're pretty much just milling around each other, being relatively quiet. Each checking the place out a little. So probably let them go a little bit longer, and that'll be good. A good introduction, a good establishment of hierarchy, and then points forward, like how they go about doing things after that. So look at Lena circling around. I think that's interesting. I always thought that kind of stuff was interesting. She could be coming back to the barrel. She loves that barrel, full of delicious water. But she is looking. So, we shall assume, well, you can assume, that they probably just look a lot like this today. It's a good start. Not a lot of chasing and running around. But that's not Lena's style, which was what made her second. Hi Lena, I'm not even in the arena. What do you want? Oh. Says, how about a bum scratchings? I mean, if you think about it, if you were going to kick somebody's butt, this would literally be the easiest butt ever. You know. Poor Lena. She's good though, don't anybody worry. All good. Okay, that's it for now. And this time I will see you guys in the next one, because I have a feeling this is all they're going to do. And it's good. I'll give them some time, and then that'll be that.